The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The plenary session for the 42nd Asean Summit has officially kicked off in Labuan Bajo, Indonesia. For updates, let's get out to Camille Samonte, who's reporting to us live from on the ground. Hi Camille, what's the latest from the Asean Summit?
Sean, it's a busy day for President Marcos as he met with his counterparts for a bilateral meeting here in Indonesia. He also made a speech during the summit's plenary session where he talked about several issues hounding the region. In a speech, the president stressed the importance of upholding international law and cooperation of member states in protecting migrant workers from human trafficking. President Marcos also earlier said that ASEAN member states are worried over the rising tensions between Taiwan and China. The chief executive said this will be tackled among ASEAN leaders. He also called on ASEAN members to show their commitment to the principle of free trade. Marcos mentioned the effort of his government to implement the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership or RCEP agreement. He expressed confidence that the trade deal will support the integration of small businesses into the international economy. Sean, we have yet to find out what President Marcos talked about with the leaders of Laos and Vietnam during their bilateral meeting earlier today. But aside from that, the president also met with the representatives of the ASEAN Interparliament Assembly and Youth Advisory Council. Sean?
All right, thank you for that update. Camille Samonte reporting to us live from Labuan Bajo in Indonesia. Thanks, Camille. And President Bongbong Marcos has hinted at a possible reorganization of his cabinet. The president made this remark in Indonesia last night before attending the 42nd ASEAN Summit. Marcos Jr. said that he has already taken note of officials who have been performing well. It has been 1 year since Marcos Jr. was elected into office and the end of the year-long appointment ban on losing candidates in the May 2022 elections. The president said he is eyeing potential cabinet appointees from the candidates who lost in last year's polls.
By the end of the first year, para maging maliwa. In a sense, tapos na yung OJT ng lahat ng tao. And we've seen who performs well and who is will be important to what we are doing. So, yes, there's really going to be, I don't know about reshuffle, pero reorganization sa kabinete.
And the Commission on Elections is backing the postponement of the barangay and SK elections in Negros Oriental. This is on the back of political killings in the province, including that of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo in March. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia said that they have the power to suspend the barangay and SK elections in October to 30 days after its original date.
Kung ano yung maganda para sa Negros Oriental na gagawin natin, we will support po yung move na i-postpone po yung barangay elections para at least sir the concentration po sir yung agam-agam po sir ng community sa Negros Oriental is mawala po yung full force po ng Region 7.
Even PNP Region 7 Director Anthony Aberin has given his nod on this move in order to prepare for safer elections.
Kung ano yung maganda para sa Negros Oriental na gagawin natin, we will support. Sir, the concentration po sir, yung agam-agam po sir ng community sa Negros Oriental is mawala po yung full force po ng Region 7.
More stories coming your way after this quick break. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Senator Nancy Binay has expressed concern over bus ads in London that seem to commodify Filipinos. The ad in question features Filipino-British nurse May Parson holding up a syringe with the words, "We give the world our best, the Philippines." Binay questioned this, saying that it could be misinterpreted as commodifying Filipino healthcare workers given their dwindling number in the country. Senator Binay believes that the Tourism Department should instead focus on redefining fun in its More Fun in the Philippines campaign rather than pushing through with this rebranding plan. And in other news, the Foreign Affairs Department says that nearly 500 Filipinos have been repatriated from embattled Sudan. DFA Assistant Secretary for Migrant Affairs Paul Cortez said another 95 Pinoys landed in Manila on Tuesday night. The agency is looking into ways to help at least 50 more Filipinos who are still in the war-torn country. He noted that some have been asking for financial assistance, but the closure of banks in Sudan makes it hard for the government to extend monetary aid.
May mga 50, 60, 50, 60 pa po ang naiwan sa Sudan. Unti-unti pong nagsasabi sila na gusto na nilang lumikas dahil natatakot na sila. Yung iba kasi kasama nila yung mga asawa nila. Yung iba naman kasama nila yung mga employer nila. Kanina lang may nakausap tayong isang kababayan na gustong umuwi na. We'll try our best to reach out to these people. Kaya lang ang problema kasi natin with Sudan is sarado po yung banking system sila. So there's no way talaga na makabigay tayo ng tulong. In fact, di nga tayo makapasok. Pag-aaralan po natin kung paano yan.
And Kuwait has suspended all types of work and entry visas for Filipinos, citing a violation on the two countries' bilateral labor agreement. In a local media report published on May 8, Kuwaiti government said that the Philippines has, quote, failed to comply and has breached the provisions of the labor agreement between the two countries. According to a recruitment consultant and migration expert, Emmanuel Geslani, the Kuwaiti government is frustrated with the Migrant Workers Department's hesitance to formally meet about a new bilateral agreement. The Kuwaiti government adds that this decision merely imposes the sovereignty of the state. One News Now will be back at 5:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.